Right, I'm in Kielder. I'm on my way to a T5 wild camp, so I thought I'd stop off and have a bit of a hike. Got plenty of time, so yeah, I've parked up. I'm just over the border actually in Scotland. You go past, drive through Kielder village, keep going, and you come to the border, and I'm parked up pretty much right after the border. And there's like a forest track which brings you up into an area, and it looks like somebody's been camping here. Yeah, there's a little bit of litter lying around, and there's obviously somebody's had a big fire there, and there's tyre tracks and that. So normally you can't get up the forest tracks because they've got little, gates and things, but the gate down there is open. Yeah, there's plenty rubbish lying around. It's not the way to leave it. But anyway, let's head up Fell. Right, I'm about halfway up Fell. I've been following this it's like a really old wall. It's now well overgrown, and then there's some old fence posts. It's obviously been a fence line at one time. I've been following that pretty much all the way up. I'm not sure it's the recognised route up here. It's really tough going. They've been doing a lot of tree felling up here, so yeah, there's a lot of all the branches, they're lying. Anyway, I've come to this junction here with another wall, and you can see in the background where they've been felling. And then there's Fell, just by my head. So yeah, not far to go now. See you at the top. Right, summit of Fell, which is it's pretty flat. And it's very wet, very hard going on your feet. Nice views. Right, we're on top of Deadwater Fell. There's a trig point there. Lots of radio masts, radar and all sorts of things. Deadwater Fell. Hi, right, I'll just turn this telly down. Yeah, all parked up. I'm at my, I come here quite often, my little spot on the Scottish borders. I've been coming here for the last couple of 2 or 3 years. Come here quite often. It's about 3.5 miles from the Scottish border, about 12 miles from Kielder Water, as the crow flies, and about 12 miles from Hawick, as the crow flies, roughly. It's about 40 miles from where I live, which is in Northumberland. So yeah, it's quite a handy little spot here, and I you know, I've done a lot of cycling in that in Kielder, and I've passed Peel Fell loads of times, but never hiked up it. So yeah, so today I had plenty of time, so I thought I would stop and have a hike up Peel Fell, which was quite interesting because it looks so featureless and barren from the roadside, but actually it's got quite a few crags and rock formations, and you know, it's quite interesting actually. It's quite steep in parts walking up. It's kind of stepped. There's a few steps, you know, and then flat parts, then in another steep part. You know, it's quite a few steep parts to negotiate. But yeah, nice little hike. And from there, I went from Peel Fell to what you call Mid Fell, and then I think it's called, between Mid Fell and Deadwater Fell, it's called Deadwater Moor or something, and it's really quite boggy and, you know, really quite tough going. And then you've got Deadwater Fell, so that's quite interesting. It's got all the aerials and masts and whatnots up there. It's got like a architectural structure which is part of the Kielder. You know, it's got lots of these things dotted all over Kielder, and that's the first time I've been up there. It's like a shelter made out of wood. You'll see it in the videos. And then from Deadwater Fell, I had two choices. I could either walk down the like forest track back to the main road, or I took Route 1, which was pretty much a straight line from Deadwater Fell to where the car was parked, just at the Scottish border. If I'd stuck to the track, it takes you nearer back towards Kielder village, so I would have had a canny-old walk back to the car. So yeah, I took Route 1, which was interesting to say the least. It was really tough going. The terrain was quite savage, so to speak, really boggy in parts, really, you know, undulating, yeah. But yeah, it was interesting. And then I stumbled across the source of the River Tyne, the North Tyne, which I never even knew was there actually. It's kind of tucked off the, you know, maybe a quarter of a mile off the road. No signs saying there's any sort of statue or structure there, so from the roadside. So yeah, I kind of stumbled on that. So it was nice to see. And then from there, got in the van and got in the battle bus and drove up to my little spot here. If anybody wants to know where this little spot is, I'll you know, message me and
I'll put the coordinates, I'll send you the coordinates. I think you could message on YouTube, I'm sure you can. I don't want to you know, advertise this site you know, publicly, because it's a nice quiet little spot. You do get the odd camper van here in the summer, but apart from that, it's a quiet little spot, and I'd rather stay at that, you know, rather stay that way. So anyway, I think that's it for this wild camp. Yeah, I was hoping to get up the lakes today actually, but changed my mind at the last minute and came up here. Probably be out next week up the lakes for a you know, pitch a tent on top of a fell somewhere. I haven't been out for a while. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.